Now we'll convert an improper fraction to its partial fractions. We'll resolve it. Now you have this fraction. How do you know it's an improper fraction? Well, the highest degree in the numerator will obviously be x to the power 4, because this x square will be multiplied with this x square to give you x to the power 4. The highest degree or the highest power of x in the denominator will be 2, because this linear term is being multiplied with this linear term, and that will give you a quadratic equation which has the highest power of x as 2. So 4 is greater than 2, so the highest degree in the numerator is greater than the highest degree in the denominator, so it is an improper fraction. And how will you basically turn it into its partial fractions? Well, you'll perform division. So you'll first multiply this x square with this term, and you'll multiply the two linear terms in the denominators to get x to the power 4 plus x square in the numerator and x square minus 1 in the denominator. Now, you need to divide x to the power 4 plus x square with x square minus 1. So how will you do that? Well, first you need to eliminate this x to the power 4 term. So you'll multiply x square minus 1 with x square. That will give you x to the power 4 minus x square. And you'll subtract x to the power 4 plus x square from x to the power 4 minus x square. And when you do that, the x to the power 4 and the x to the power 4 terms will be cut out, because obviously it's being subtracted. And since this entire term is being subtracted, this minus of the x square will become plus x square. So plus x square will give you 2x square. Now, and obviously this becomes 0. Now, you need to eliminate this 2x square term. So what will you do with this divisor? Well, you'll multiply it with 2. So x square minus 1 plus into plus 2 will become 2x square minus 2. So 2x square will be subtracted from 2x square. That will give you 0. And this minus 2 will be subtracted from 0. So it will give you plus 2. Now, this is the remainder, this is the quotient, and this is the divisor. So how will you express this in an equation form? Well, you see this term, this will be equal to the quotient, so x square plus 2 plus the remainder over the divisor. So 2 is the remainder and x square minus 1 is the divisor. So we get this equation. Now we need to resolve this proper fraction. Why is it a proper fraction? Because because the degree in the numerator is 0 and the degree in the denominator is 2. So now you'll basically resolve this part of the equation by the type 1 resolution that we did before. So you'll turn this x square minus 1 into x plus 1 into x minus 1, and then you'll write it down as a over x plus 1 plus b over x minus 1, the partial fractions. And obviously you'll take the LCM of these two partial fractions. So a will be multiplied with this x minus 1 and b will be multiplied with this x plus 1. So you get this entire equation. The denominators are equal, so we need to make the numerators equal now. So 2 is equal to a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 1. Now, obviously, as we've done before, we need to eliminate either of the a and b terms first. So let's say we'll eliminate this a term first. To do that, you need to put x is equal to 1. So a will be multiplied with 1 minus 1, so which is equal to 0, and hence the a term will be eliminated, it will become 0. And obviously the b term will be multiplied with 1 plus 1, so 2b is equal to 2. And now b is equal to 1. We got the value for b. Now we need to eliminate b from the equation so that we can find the value of a. So we'll put the value of x is equal to -1 in the equation, and hence b will be multiplied with -1 plus 1, so b will be multiplied with basically 0, and hence the b term will be eliminated. The a term will be multiplied with -1 -1. So -2a is equal to 2, and hence a is equal to -1. So we found the values of a and b. We'll put the values of a and b in the equation, so you'll get these partial fractions. And now equation 1, which was the result of the division that we had done, will become x squared plus 2 minus 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x minus 1. So this, the question that we had, the partial fractions will become this. These are the required partial fractions.